This is Dicey Decks. It's a game I made back in freshman year with my friend Jonah Kofelt. It's made completely in Python, which is pretty cool, and it won Best in Programming at the Texas Aggie Game Developer Club Game Jam. It's definitely rough around the edges, and I'm playing it again just to really have a retrospective on it, like 2 years, 2 years in the future. So this game was really just a whole mess of scope and learning how to program an application and learning how to make a game itself. But I mean, for two freshmen, really starting game development, it's not so bad. Um, after all, it's made like completely in Python, no engine. We scripted this entirely ourselves. So this game features an absurd amount of menus. No reason to have all of this. Also, you look up at the top, it's running at 500 frames per second and burning up my computer when it doesn't need to be. Not sure why that was a decision made, but a lot of goodies in there. There's also here an inventory. So these are all the cards in the deck. They all mean different things. What they mean now, I have no idea, but I think there was different like firing types and different maybe explosions and damage. So this is a little ice spell. And yeah, we have marching cubes, and there's like terrain destruction and creation. You can swap between these with scroll, it looks like. I think Jonah set up a particle system, which is cool. That one shot two. And I did all the physics and stuff, which look horrendous. This game is a mess. There's a sun for some reason. Like why would we have a sun? Also, all of these models and things, all the rooms that you'll see were made in a voxel engine, and then we ported that over to I guess marching cubes. It also looks like the stars aren't perfectly aligned, but I mean, I'm not gonna dog on Jonah's stuff, really, just mine. I guess the physics are a bit rough around the edges. It's running just GJK, and all of the collision detection uses binary searching. So it detects the collision, I'm pretty sure, and then binary searches to find the moment of impact, which, not the most efficient, but there's not a whole lot going on, so it's fine. And also, the physics are completely made up. It uses Euler angles, and I think I kind of just guessed on what physics were supposed to do. Beautiful. So, I mean, like, he stands up on a point after slowing down for a while, because I had no idea how to program a physics engine. It looks like there's cell shading on this dice, so good on Jonah for doing that, and of course the outline. And then the UI is pretty decent. Some like weird pixel art mixed in for some reason, and this health bar on the side, which is fine. And this guy has a shop with super expensive cards. How do I escape? How do I get out? Escape. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna get going. Beautiful loading screen. Truly. Probably the last time we made a loading screen, because like, just have one level for a game jam, really. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can see enemies through walls. I remember this being a Mac only bug, I think. But I mean, like, there's no way to confirm right now. Okay. I mean, there's a little guy here. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but the dice guy model was made by my cousin, and these guys I think were made by Jonah. Jeez, come on. It would be very interesting to remake this game better, but low-key this game is a little boring, so might not be worth it. Also, there's a ton of camera clipping and just clipping in general. Like I said, this runs off of GJK alone with no CCD, and the walls are like, they're planes. So, as you would imagine, things can go very bad. Okay, cool. Especially when you spawn in terrain like this, if you get clipped inside, it's game over. I think that's the boss from there. There's no signal telling the player that they've made money, which is really bad. This is dead end, so that's super fun. An aggressive amount of particles. I remember that we were really shooting for best in programming because ETAM was coming up, and we wanted to have an award that we could show off or talk about in the essays. I don't think it ever like really was useful because we both auto admitted. Oh, another dead end. Peak game design, truly. This is why you do not auto-generate dungeons, especially when you're a freshman in computer science and have no idea what you're doing. Oh, I mean, I talk like it's been ages, but I mean it's been like 2 years, so I'm really just being silly. Ooh, super slow up the stairs. And we're just walking because we took a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe this way. I did all the dungeon generation, so that was a cool part. I remember piecing all these rooms together. I mean, it wasn't crazy or anything, but I'm sure it starts with a spawn room and eventually like places the boss way down there. I think I had like hard coded the layout of every room and its voxel placements and like coded which the doors and just like stapled them together really simply. Okay, maybe this is the way out. Please. Yes, this looks new. I wonder how we did the detection for when you land, because it's pretty good. That's not trivial. The sound effects that are playing whenever you hit the ground. Okay, here's the boss room. We're just gonna go straight there. Okay. So, ooh, health bar. Okay. We just like loaded up everything with particles. Oh yeah, you have to jump to reload your cards in your hand. I forgot that. And then you get a new card. Cool. Very neat. Yeah, I mean, the graphics are using modern GL, which is like OpenGL for Python, essentially. And, I mean, everything else is pretty much written from scratch, besides maybe like OBJ loaders. There's some GLSL for the shaders. And that's probably it. Oh, there's just a guy here. So yeah, I guess a random diner. That's cool. A library with some depth. I could see this ending up as a dead end, potentially. I don't think I considered that. Yep, but I have like 100 frames per second right now, so we're getting pretty low. And I'm going to end it here.